money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet green butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony's sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go.
You know what time it is.
It's showtime.
Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness gravy. Look at that. I can't believe it's already whatever day it is. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe it. It's so good to see you, everybody. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. It's me, your old pal, Sock Cop. Joined by my good pal, Rupert, as always. Good to see you there, Rupert. How's everything going? My light's a little low. I feel like the light's a little low. Can we... No, the other way. Crank up the light. There we go. There we go. Now we got it going on. Now you can see. You just here for the Tony's Pizza? Well, good. Good.
Hello there.
Tony's Pizza's delicious. Tony, that guy, he makes a heck of a pizza, that fella. I tell you what, if you want to take some sort of bread type dough thing and put some sauce upon it, some cheese, mayhap some pepperonis, maybe some black olives if you're feeling funky. Whatever you like to put on a pizza, Tony will put it on there for you. Even if he's not a fan of it, Tony doesn't judge. That's probably my favorite thing about Tony and his pizza empire. Oh, pardon me, is because Tony doesn't believe in putting pineapple on pizza. But if you come into Tony's and say, hey, can I have a pineapple on the pizza? He'll do it. No judgment from Tony. No judgment from Tony. He won't think any less of you. You want anchovies on the pizza. That's right. Actually, anchovies on pizza is really good. I don't know if you guys have ever had anchovies on the pizzas, but it's really good. That's right, Commodore Friday. Time waits for no one, the passes you by, blah 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 blah. I learned that from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. You don't hate Bugs Bunny, do you? I know you hate a lot of the the Hanna-Barberas. But that was a Warner Brothers thing. So I guess you don't hate our old pal Bugs Bunny, do you? The Termite Terrace guys with Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. Termite Terrace. There you go. Classic. Absolute classic. But you know what I did? I figured out how to click the button to start the bingo game. Congratulations, me. Yep. Settle down. It's not that big of a deal. I clicked a button. I'm in sure. I had to click a couple of buttons to get to the button. And I did it all by myself. Proud of me. I would have put that out and put that on the refrigerator. Right next to Baby Sock's hand turkey from Thanksgiving. Still got the hand turkey up there. I'm amazed that they got it long enough to sit still long enough to draw a hand turkey. Sock from another flock. What is the good word? It's so good to see his Calicut smooches for you. As I seen Scotty B518. The lovely Merry Christmas is here. We got the Mayor of Canada taking all those steps. Look at that, Mayor of Canada. 24,521 steps. That's a lot of steps. So I'm at work still, and the first thing I hear is anchovies are good on a pizza.
This is ridiculous.
And your grumpy nature is now validated. Have you ever tried anchovies on a pizza just to the blowhard? Or are you just going by what the mainstream media tells you to like, huh? They're good, man. They're nice and salty. It's a nice try. I'm not saying I get it every time. But it's good. Have you tried it at least once? Come on now. They're more salt than fish, really, by the time they become like an anchovy that gets put upon a pizza. It is good. Scotty B518 knows what I'm talking about. Oh yeah! It's good, man. You gotta live a little. You gotta let go of that leash that the man has put on you. Oh, you have had it? Well, you didn't have it right then. You didn't have it right. You didn't go to Tony's Pizza. You went to Jim Bob's House of Flat Things. Something like that. This is the schism that finally destroyed the chat. Well, I was waiting on it. I knew it was coming one of these days. I didn't think it would be anchovies on pizza. But, you know, whatever. I don't know. You just see all the discourse online. People jibber-jabbered about pineapple. And there's not a lot of love for the anchovies. It's a fish, man. You get some extra protein and stuff like that. I don't know. And I don't even know any of Yoige. I don't know any of Yoige either. Coming in here acting like you know Yoige. I don't know Yoige. Or you. You're still at work, so you're getting paid to get upset about anchovies. Anchovies also put in those Caesar salads. That's right. Caesar salad dressing has anchovies in it. So if you enjoy a Caesar salad, heck, put a Caesar salad on a pizza. I don't care. CC's Pizza probably do something like that. You go to CC's Pizza, you see all kind of wacky stuff. They put macaroni and cheese on a pizza. That's the thing I like about CC. CC's is wacky. They'll do anything. I don't know if you got a CC's Pizza near where you are. But first of all, it's a buffet, which is great. Love a buffet. And then they got all those wacky pizzas with everything. They got the taco pizza. Well, you probably don't like a taco pizza, do you? Just so the blowhard. You probably like my dear old daddy Sock. He wouldn't eat nothing but meat and potatoes. That's all he would eat. Dave Aruski. They put some anchovies in some steak sauces. I didn't know that, but that's a good idea. Dessert pizza, Mayor of Canada. You gotta let loose your definition of pizza. If you want to enjoy this life, in this world that we're living in, you have to let loose your definition of what a pizza is. Really enjoyed hearing Carmen on the stream. Finally, some class. Well, that's what eating anchovies will get you. Some class right there. The Toreador song. Try to get fancy. You will not defend my pizza taste to the likes of yours. I love that. I love it. Love it. That's fine. You know, you enjoy the pizza that you like, and I enjoy the pizza that I like, and never the twain shall meet. Something like that. I think I got that in a fortune cookie one time. What kind of pizza do you like, Rupert? I don't think I've ever asked you. Really? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, I'm not even going to repeat that. That's terrible. I am judging you really hard right now, Rupert. Unbelievable. I also had a Reuben pizza one time. But I enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed it. It was really good. Sauerkraut, corned beef, and Thousand Island dressing on a pizza. You put it on a pizza, I'll eat it. I mean, as long as it's, like food. Don't put like a carburetor from a 1975 Chevy on there. I'm not going to eat that. But I mean, as long as it's like, legally defined as food, I'll try it. I'll put it on there. There was one time I was at a place and they had some sort of weird like crawfish pizza. That was crawfish on the pizza. I was not a fan of that. I got to be honest with you. I would not order that again. That was not great. But they were good. Speaking of food, it's Ben Monster TV. How you doing, my friend? No, applause, not the laugh. Don't laugh at Ben Monster TV. That's rude. That's rude. Well, I mean, I do laugh at Ben Monster TV, but that's because they're very hilarious. Very funny guys. They, one of my favorite things that they do. Thank you so much for doing that shout out there. I appreciate that. Be sure to follow Ben Monster TV if you're not. If you like this show, you're going to love Ben Monster TV. Because not only is there one wacky character, there's two wacky characters, and they talk amongst themselves. It's sort of like whenever I talk to Rupert, except you can actually hear the other person talking. See? No, Rupert, you stop that. You stop that right now. I will have none of that besmirchment on my show. You had lobster pizza. The topping alone was more than the pizza. Yeah, that's true. I got lobster pizza. It used to be the poor people's food. The lobster, but then all of a sudden it put on a top hat or something like that, and next thing you know, it's $20.
Give me the police.
All right, here I am. Seafood pizza, lobster, crab, little shrimps, and Alfredo sauce. Oh, that sounds good, Mayor of Canada. That sounds good. Hey, Robert Schmobert and Ben Monster TV, both at once. That's like having Clark Kent and Superman coming to your party at the same time. That's fantastic. So good to see you guys. So good to see you. I am excited. They teased it a little bit. We rated yesterday, and it was mentioned that there's a little bit of collaboration in the air. Collaboration in the air, and I'm excited about it. I'm really looking forward to that. I really dig what you guys got going on. That's fantastic. I love everything about it. You're Clark Man. The Clark Man. I love that. That's one of my favorite Saturday Night Live skits of all time. Was when The Rock was Superman, and everybody knew that he was Superman, but they pretended like they didn't know, and then they were talking trash about Superman. And then The Rock, who was Clark Kent, he was like, "No, Superman wouldn't do that. He would no, he wouldn't do." And they were like, "Oh, well, that's just what I heard." And he's like, "Nope." And then they're like, oh no, somebody's robbing a bank or whatever. Then he's like, "Oh, they are. Well, I got to go to the bathroom." And then he goes away. And then Superman comes back. And then later on, he comes back as Clark Kent, and he's like, "Hey guys, what happened? What'd I miss?" And they're like, "Oh, you just missed Superman. He just left." And he's like, "What, again? Oh no, I missed him again." Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. I love the whole thing. That's one of my favorite like tropes in all of media. Is that Superman puts glasses on and it's a mystery. He might as well be putting like a mustache and a hat or something on, something like that. Like nobody knows. It's the perfect disguise. Nobody can tell. He puts the glasses on, and he becomes a whole other person. I just love that. Love that. You live on Cape Cod, the neighborhood dive bar sells a large lobster pizza for $50. Good God. As our good friend, the Godfather of Soul, would say, good God. That's fun to say. Good God. Who am I really? You know what? I'm actually an amalgamation. I contain multitudes. There's 7 very, very famous streamers that I actually am, and this is just my alter ego. You know what I mean? I like to keep it cool and just hang out with the peeps. You know what I mean? When I'm not being Pokemon or something like that. There you go. That's like the blonde wig from Hannah Montana. Yeah, exactly the same thing. They're like, what? Who was Hannah Montana? I don't understand. Oh, no, that's just Miley Cyrus. What are you talking about, Hannah Montana? What would even give you that idea? The movie Ready Player One tries to explain the Clark Kent. Oh, really? I saw that movie.
Trying to use the phone.
But I don't remember that part about it. Thank you, Ben Monster TV. That's the first time I've ever tried it out, I believe. I feel pretty proud of the James Brown. Waiting for the day I hear the sock cop voice out in the world and I point and say, "Aha!" You know, I do that sometimes. I always wonder. You know, if I say something too loud, I'm out in public. You know, like if I'm ordering at a restaurant and it's a little bit loud. You know, and I'm like, "I will have the Reuben sandwich with the fries or whatever." You know, I'd wonder if somebody's gonna be like,
"A gallon of tiny corns."
Wait a minute. Yeah, a gallon of tiny corns is what I should be ordering. But I don't order that in public because that would be a dead giveaway. People would know. I like my anonymities. You know what I mean? The anonymities. That place was haunted, anonymities. They had ghosts in that place. The haunting in Anonymityville. Whoa, with the ghosts. Whoa. I ain't never seen no ghosts, though. I'd love to see a ghost. I just think that'd be neat. To be like, anytime ghosts come up, be like, "I seen a ghost. Let me tell you the story about that time I seen a ghost. Oh man, it had a thing and it was all.
Give me the police.
And it had a hat or whatever. I don't know. It would just be cool though. I'd love that story. To say I seen the ghost, but I ain't never seen no ghost. I thought I seen a ghost a couple of times, but then you know it's usually ended up being like it's like a cat, something like that. Like, "That's a ghost." Oh no, it's mine. That's me. That's a mirror. Something like that. What is this music? This is garbage. This is supposed to be jazz, but it's playing a song. It's called Death Knell. That's good. Yeah, that really get the stream going. Play a song called Death Knell. That'll really bring the people. That really shows what this show is all about. I'm a sock with a mustache with cartoon clouds flying behind me. Yeah, of course I should be listening to Death Knell. Oh, the next song is called Growing Tension, so that's good. Oh, this thing sucks. It sucks. Would you rather have absolute proof of ghosts or absolute proof of aliens? Well, I would rather have absolute proof of ghosts because I think there probably is aliens. But I think that's coming eventually. Absolute proof of oh my goodness gracious, Harvey Esquire ready to party. And now it's not going to play. Now it ain't playing nothing. Well, that's fine. That's just fine. I guess I'll just whistle then. I guess I'll just hum a tune in the background. But you know what? I gotta say, Ben Monster TV don't need no music. You guys don't have music behind your thing, do you? I don't think you do. Well, if it is, it's very subtle. I've never noticed it. Yeah, you don't have it behind you. I don't notice it whenever you. But I guess you got two people. I guess that helps, having two people. And now it's playing a song called Heavy Heart. What in the world? And now Broken Heart. This is supposed to be the dadgum jazz channel. Okay, now it's the C major trumpet song. I think so. I ain't paying for this one next year. I tell you that. I ain't paying for this one next year. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to Mr. Music Service person. Say, "You're ripping me off, Jack." Rip me off. Brainless Unicorn, it's so good to see us. There are ghosts. You've seen ghosts, Godzildo? I would love to hear the story about you seeing a ghost. I think it's just telling me that it's the jazz channel. And then it's just like, well, I don't know, just grab something and play it. I don't know. This he's a sock. What does he know? Just put some music up. We already got his money. Who cares? This is also on the jazz channel, so I don't know. Yeah, it's very Downtown Abbey, Mayor Katie. It is. I never seen that show, but I know the vibe. Just so the blowhard's lurking. That's good. Brainless Unicorn, welcome in, my friend. And we're just talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. I got upset by the background music. Oh no, I was saying that Ben Monster TV don't need no music behind them. I don't know what it is. And I streamed for years and years with no music. But now that I've had it, it's like, I feel like I can't do without. I feel naked. Nekkid. I feel naked if there's no music there. I just feel everybody's like, just like staring at me or something like that. Like, it's like one of them dreams where you show up to school and you ain't wearing no pants. And you look down and you're like, oh my goodness gracious, I forgot to put pants on. How could I do that? And you're walking through the hallway. And you're trying to pull your shirt down long enough so nobody will know that you're in your underwears. Kind of looks like I'm naked hiding behind the front. You know what? That's true. I never thought about that, Mayor Kennedy. It does Because I am not wearing clothing, except for the hat and the mustache, which is only tangentially clothing, really. But other than that, it's not a whole lot down there. But then at the same time, it is 100% cotton, so it is clothes. But it's also me. So, oh my God, what is this music? This is going to drive me bananas. I do not want to listen to The Beauty Within. God. Yeah, I guess bodysuit. I don't know how you would really classify the whole thing. It's hard to say. Who is Fern? No, this is Vern the Fern. Vern the Fern. He is a fern whose name is Vern. So like, hi, I'm a sock whose name is Sock. Well, I guess it's not really the same thing. But anyway, you get the point. You get the point. That's Vern the Fern right there. This is me. My name is whatever it is. Sock Cop. There's Rupert right there. He's licking the screen, having a grand old time, just living his best life. I don't know, man. I look at Rupert. I get really jealous of Rupert a lot. You know what I mean? Because I have to, you know what I mean? I'm on the internet all the time. I try and post things. And then every time I get a like or a redoodle or whatever it is, I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. Validation. That's good. Rupert don't need none of that stuff. Rupert just wants to lick that TV. That is it. That's it. Well, that's a whole nother story. Mayor of Kingdom. But he just wants to lick that TV. That's it. He's happy. He has found it. You know what I mean? He's found it. I used to work with a guy, and he would, he would get fed up with a job and stuff like that. And he's like, you know what I want to do? I want to move to one of them mountain towns. I want to move to like Pigeon Forge and work at Dollywood and be like a taffy puller. That's what I want to do. I think that guy's probably one of the happiest guys in the world. The taffy puller at Dollywood. And I'm like, you know what? I can't argue with that. That sounds fantastic. You wake up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, be like, well, do a little stretch. Time to go pull the taffy. Time to go pull the taffy. And then you go there, and there's all these tourists and stuff. And they're like, wow, look at that taffy. And you're like, that's right, that's my taffy, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, you want some taffy? Visit the gift shop on your way out. Maybe, wear a cool hat and an apron or something like that. I mean, that's got to be the most content person in the world. He ain't worried about likes and retweets on his taffy or her taffy, whatever. You could be a female taffy puller. It's 2025. You can be a female and pull a taffy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now we're living in medieval times where if you was a woman pulling taffy, they'd be like, you're a witch. You're a witch. We're going to burn you with your own taffy. That's what would happen back in the day. Uh-oh. Urgent message from Saki Whiplash. Gotten out of the shenanigan business. He sent me his last message today and said, hello. It is I, Saki Whiplash. Me. I like that part. I have come to inform you that although it is January, I am dropping the shenanigans forever until that dastardly do-gooder sock cup. Hey, that's me. I have paid my speeding tickets and will no longer be a speeder. But you will see me again when you least expect it. Until we meet again. Me-hee-hee-hee-hee. There it is again. I love the me-hee-hees. That's my favorite part. Love Saki Whiplash. Wow, that's fantastic. Giving up his speeding ways for good. But then also not giving them up for good because saying you will meet me again when you least expect it. So all I got to do is just keep expecting it, and then it'll never happen. It's sort of like worrying. It's like worrying, like the vast majority of the things I worry about never happen. So that means that worrying works. So I keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Rupert having zero existential crises. Yeah, he's got no problems with it. He sleeps the sleep of the righteous. He goes to bed. He curls up, you know what I mean? With his face in his tail area, which I wouldn't be wild about, but he doesn't seem to mind. And just snoozes and dreams and wakes up and has a great day of TV looking ahead of him. I don't know, man. I think we're trying too hard. I think we're trying too hard. You did that mochi stuff. What is a mochi? Well, like the little picture that's like a smiley face or a turd or something like that? Emoji? What is that, Calicut? I'd like to hear more about it from China/Japan. Some sort of nondescript Asian type of contraption. Whatever you got over there. Now this music I like. I like this. This sounds like, I love hold music. That's probably one of my favorite genres of music is hold music. Sometimes I call places and I go, yeah, can I speak to, to Jeremy? And they're like, hold please. And then the whole time they put me on hold and they're like, who's Jeremy? I don't know. Wait, this guy's asking for Jeremy. I don't think this is Jeremy. And I just get to sit on hold and listen to the cool music. And it sounds even better. It's sort of like, the hipsters really like the music on vinyl. Or some of them like it on cassette tapes. They're like, oh yeah, the imperfections and the hisses and the pops and stuff really adds to it. I like my music to be played over the phone. That's really how I like it the best. It just adds that certain ambiance, that certain je ne sais bleu. That's the kind of stuff I like. And I just sit there and chill. And then sometimes Jeremy picks up the phone. He's like, hello, this is Jeremy. And I'm like, click. I hang up. And I call back. And then I ask for Roger. Something like that. Just keep going down the list. Eventually they're going to find somebody that doesn't work there. And then the person's going to be all in a tizzy trying to figure out who I'm talking about. And I just stay on hold and get to listen to music for free. It don't cost a dime. Well, except for the phone bill thing. Or if you're in the 80s and at a phone booth, then it literally costs a dime. But other than that. A mochi is a Japanese rice cake made of mochigomi, a short grain japonica glutinous. Come on, are you trying to confuse me, Mayor of Canada? Write in English, please. And sometimes other ingredients such as water, sugar, and cornstarch. Now we're talking. The steamed rice is pounded into paste and molded into the desired shape. In Japan, it is traditionally made in a ceremony called mochitsu. While eaten year-round, mochi is traditional food for the Japanese. I lost interest. But thank you, Mayor of Canada. It's some sort of food. All right, we got that figured out. There we go. It's a food. Oh, it's a Japanese ice cream. Oh, okay. That is some very expensive words, Godzilla. You could win some Scrabble with that. If you're able to put that paragraph down on some Scrabble, you'd make the news probably. For sure. People be like, wow, look at this guy. And his fancy words and all this, his words and phrases. Yeah, somebody paid attention in word school. Wasn't me, but it was this guy over here with his fancy words and whatnot. There you go. I'm still not exactly sure what it is, but I'll try it. Heck, I'll put it on a pizza. I don't care. Put it on a pizza and feed it to me. I bet they do it for me at CC's. I bet they would. CC's likes to get crazy. I imagine CC's, the pizza concoctor at the CC's Pizza. I imagine them being like the mad scientists, that you used to see. I feel like there's not enough mad scientists anymore. But I feel like for a time, pretty much every cartoon had some sort of villain that was a mad scientist. And you never really got like a look at their credentials. You know what I mean? Like what kind of science they were supposed to be doing before they went mad. They just had, beakers full of various liquids and a little twirly thing, you know what I mean? Like they was making moonshine. They all had one of those. And they were mad scientists that wanted to, hatch these wacky schemes and foil the good guys' plans or whatever. Yeah, bolt of lightning. There you go. You fell right into my trap, Darkwing Duck. Or whoever. You know what I mean? Whoever it was. Everybody. They all had a mad scientist. I'm trying to think of like a modern day mad scientist in like a thing. I don't know. Probably one of them like comic books and stuff. There's probably a mad scientist. Batman fights or something. But even then, he probably came out in like the 60s. You don't think you've ever had a normal night in your britches after CC's. There's always been some dirty work happening. Well, you're doing it right. That's how you're supposed to do CC's. If you were not in some sort of, gastronomical distress after CC's, you didn't get your money's worth. Did not get your money's worth. If you ask me. Usually, I know for sure at step one, you got to unbutton the britches. Unbutton your britches because they get so much pizza you run out of room in the britches. You got to open up the front flap area. Poof, a little extensional area. Give you some more room. And then after you do that, you're like, hey, I got some more room. You know what that means? More pizza. You go right back up through the line. Give you some more macaroni and cheese pizza, Cocoa Pebbles pizza, whatever they've cooked up that day. I'll eat it because it's at this point it's free. At this point it's free. I already paid for it. That's what they call in economics a sunk cost. You've already paid for it. So there you go. Just wear sweatpants. See, that's what I'm talking about, Commodore Friday. So that's why you and Ari Bobari are my life coaches. Sweatpants. Man, that's brilliant. Well, I don't wear pants at all, so it's really, I'm just trying to pretend to be like you guys. But sweatpants, that's a brilliant idea. I'll tell my human friends to do that next time we go to CC's. Be like, hey, everybody, be sure to wear your sweatpants. And they'll be like, what, is there a dress code now at CC's? They'll be like, yeah, you got to wear sweatpants. You walk in there with them slacks, them trousers on, they ain't letting you in. It's a classy establishment. And there you go. Oh, you threw up a little bit? Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry about that. You don't like sweatpants? Big slice of biscuit and gravy pizza. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. That's some haute cuisine, as the Spanish would say. Yeah, you did CC's right. If you're about to throw up a little bit, CC, pretty much any kind of buffet. The Sizzler, I don't even know if that's still around. I never went to a Sizzler. I don't know if we had a Sizzler around where I was, but we do have a Golden Corral. Golden Corral. They had a wrestling event at the Golden Corral one time. I got to see Alabama Doink, who was a guy. He was Doink the Clown, but he wasn't really Doink the Clown. He was just, I don't know. I guess he was like a franchise or something. A great big fat guy. He's dead now though. But Doink the Clown, Alabama Doink versus I forget his name. He was like Heinrich. I think that was his name. He was in the Legion of Doom for a minute. Doink and Dink were the best. Oh man, I love Dink. That little guy. He got up to so much mischief. That guy. You couldn't control him. Storm Scream, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. But yeah, outside the Golden Corral, they had a ring set up and everything. They had Alabama Doink. You can find it on YouTube. I was there. And Heinrich, and they went out and started fighting in the street. It's a 5-lane street. And they just started wrestling right in the middle of it. Nobody was blocking traffic. Police weren't doing anything. They just did it. And luckily people stopped. And neither one of them got murdered. But it's on YouTube. Give it a Golden Corral. Alabama wrestling at the Golden Corral or something like that. You can find it. I was there. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even remember who else was on the show. I think the mayor of the city was there. I think the mayor of the city showed up and did a thing. It was a wacky show. I didn't know it was going to happen. My buddy of mine was like, hey, you want to go to the Golden Corral and see some wrestling? And I was like, heck yeah. And I just figured it was a regular night at the Golden Corral. You're just going to see some, maybe some hillbillies just duke it out over the chocolate fountain or something like that. But it was actually like legit. They had a wrestling ring and the announcer and the whole thing. The Alabama Wrestling Association, man, I got it. The greatest show on earth. I got that. Barnum and Bailey ain't got nothing on that. I've been to 3 WrestleManias. Still wasn't as good as that. You want a restaurant with wrestling? Go to Denny's and/or Waffle House. Yeah, like hillbilly medieval times. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. John Cena was there, but you couldn't see him. Yeah, you couldn't see him because they definitely couldn't afford no John Cena. They had to get the Alabama Doink. God rest his zombie bones. But yeah, Waffle House. Sometimes you get at the Waffle House, but they don't. There's no referee, unfortunately, at the Waffle House. So sometimes you become a part of the match, whether you want to or not. You know what I mean? They start tumbling over into your booth, knocking over your hash browns, and the next thing you know, the hash browns ain't the only thing smothered and covered. It's you in some sort of strange entanglement of meth users. Yeah, audience participation, whether you wanted it or not. Sort of like being at a Gallagher show. You didn't know what was going to happen. Bam! Watermelon all over your good shirt. What you smothered, what you covered, like my Waffle House hash browns. Come and go get the FedEx, never reach an apex. Close like I am. Oh, anyways. Don't want to go down that road. Don't want to go down that road. We're pretty much the same person. It's fantastic. I kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to ever meet you in real life because I'm afraid that it'd just be me walking right up to me and it'd be some sort of weird Twilight Zone episode. Yeah, it's a family-friendly show. Jimmy Pop did not, he wasn't worried about the kids when he was writing his rhymes, I gotta tell you that. I always saved room on your plate for the fried shrimp and the okra. Oh, man. You can have the okra. And, well, really, the fried shrimp I don't care for either. But I will eat it. I will eat it if it's at the Golden Corral. Because then again, we're back at the buffet. The buffet logic. You already paid your $1 or whatever. Actually, Golden Corral got expensive. Last time I went to the Golden Corral it was several years ago. It was before Baby Sock was born. So it was well over 5 years ago. And we just happened to be out in that area and was hungry. And I was like, hey, let's go to the Golden Corral, man. You know what I mean? Let's do that. And we walked in and it's like, yeah, 2 for the Golden Corral. And they were like, yeah, that'd be like $37 or some garbage. And I was like, what? I could get real food for that money. You like them little fried corn nugget things? Oh, I love those little fried corn nugget things, yeah. Whoever decided to put some corn in the thing and then fry it up, genius. Genius. Love that kind of stuff. Pretty much anything fried. Yeah. But then again, I am in Alabama, so I think you're legally obligated to fry whatever you eat. I think it's technically illegal for me to eat a salad unless I roll it up into dough and fry it first. Recommendation: Brazilian Steakhouse.
You give me the biscuits.
All you can eat, and they keep bringing the food to you. Oh man, I got to go to Brazil. Mayor of Canada. That sounds pretty good. Brazilian Steakhouse. I don't think we're privy to a Brazilian Steakhouse down here. Or if it is, it's just some guy that like saw that Brazilian steakhouses were trending somewhere, and they just opened one up and just called it a Brazilian steakhouse.
Of tiny corns.
But then you just walk in and they're like, oh, we sell hamburgers and spaghetti. You're like, oh, I thought it was a steakhouse. Yeah, it's just called that. You know what I mean? You didn't go to Blockbuster. You went to Blockbuster to rent movies. You didn't go to Blockbuster and be like, hey, where's the blocks? I don't see anybody busting blocks over here. You're false advertising. No, it's just called Brazilian Steakhouse. We sell whatever we want. You're also in the Delta States, Godzilla? Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, that's awesome, and also my condolences at the same time. Depending on how, I don't know, some people love it. Some people love it. But I figure I've been to enough places. It's just as good as anywhere else, really and truly. You know what I mean? If there was some sort of Shangri-La perfect place to live, everybody'd be living there already. You know what I mean? Every place is cool for some reasons and sucks for another reason. That's just part of it. So it's like, yeah, you get to be here and do this, but you can't do this other thing. Or this happens, but this doesn't happen. It's, it's just life in general, basically. It all comes out in the wash. And trust me, I know, I'm a sock. Sunglasses still being cattywampus in the green screen. I keep forgetting to fix that. But then at the same time, I mean, who cares? Do you care? Does it bother you? Does it bother you when you look at my sunglasses? Or you're like, man, I sure wish that green screen was of a higher quality. Does it bother you? Be honest with me. If it bothers you, I'll do something about it. Brazilian steakhouses are known for their rodizio style of service, where gaucho marks bring skewers of grilled meats to your table. That's fantastic, Mayor Canada. Well, I guess I got to go to Brazil or something like that.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Doc Rob smooches for you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt your phone time. Unsubscribing forever. Worst stream I've ever seen, going back to very fun stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoops, wrong play. Oh, you want your MTV? I don't have cable anymore. I got rid of. I used to have YouTube TV, but I got rid of it because I realized I didn't really watch it very much. And the only thing I watched was wrestling. And then they put the rest of it on the daggum Netflix. So I was like, well, I guess I'll get Netflix then. Because it's cheaper than YouTube TV. It's expensive. And you still got to watch the commercials and all that kind of stuff. I do miss watching MTV Classic, though. Even though I could just as easily see everything that's on that channel, minus commercials on YouTube. It kind of felt nice to be like, ooh, I wonder what's coming up next. Oh, it's Madonna. Look at that. Because I'm never going to, like, willingly put a Madonna video on. Unless it's just stuck in my head or something. That happens sometimes. And that's one thing I hate about all these dadgum algorithms and stuff like that. Is that you watch something once, and then all of a sudden the great servers in the sky think that that's what you love. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times where I just woke up in the morning. For some reason I have... I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell us what you want, what you really, really want. I want to really, really, really want to zig. If you want to be my lover. That's what my brain's doing. You know what I mean? I haven't even thought about like what I need to do that day or anything. It just starts playing Spice Girls. And the only way to get it out of my brain is to listen to the song. So I go onto the computer or whatever. I type in Spice Girls. And I listen to that song, and it's like an exorcism, you know, it gets the song out of your head. But then all the robots and the algorithms and the, you know, all the AIs or whatever, they're like, hey, this guy loves the Spice Girls. I got to tell you, there's nothing this guy loves more than the dadgum Spice Girls. Give him all the Spice Girls stuff. Give him all the Spice Girls stuff. And I'm like, no, I just want to scroll through. Just scroll through something, and all of a sudden it showed me like Spice Girls advertisements, showed me advertisements for different spices. All these weird Spice Girls. Now I'm in the algorithm. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Spice Girls movie. I have seen that. Yeah, I have seen that. That was in rotation for a long time. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming the Spice Girls have some sort of Scooby-Doo like shenanigans. Maybe they solve a mystery. I don't know. But I just watched it and I was like, my eyeballs are happy for some reason. Well, I guess I'll just keep looking in this general direction. That seems to be releasing the dopamine or the serotonins or whatever it is. Gotta get with my friends. I never understood that line. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I'd really rather not dig into the psychology of that. I don't know what that means. Does it mean like there must be some sort of tribunal? Like all the friends must stand together in a semicircle and you'll be judged for your crimes or something like that? Like if you want to be... They didn't even say boyfriend or anything. They just said, my lover. And I was like, you know, there's kids listening. Come on now. Would it be copyright infringement if you cut a ping pong ball in half and gave yourself eyeballs? I don't think so. As long as I didn't draw the little dooley bops on it and cover myself green. You know, paint myself green or something like that. Then I would get sued in a second. It probably would have been cool like 20 years ago. But now that it's owned by Disney, they're very litigious. No, I don't have them handy. I'm actually looking through some things right now to see if I got any more. I used to have a big stash of them. It was very important to me to keep a stash of googly eyes around at all times. But then Baby Sock found my googly eye stash and started putting googly eyes on everything. But it was hilarious, so I couldn't stop her. You know what I mean? I couldn't say, hey, don't do that, because it's hilarious. She's putting googly eyes on all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It was great. But then I'm like, hey, where's my googly eye? Oh, yeah, they all got used up because there were those self-adhesive googly eyes. High dollar stuff. Back in the day. Can't afford that type of extravagance now. Paint yourself green and be Hulk Sock. You won't like me when I'm angry. Who likes anybody when they're angry? You know what I mean? I never understood that line either. You won't like me when I'm angry. Oh, well, that's a change. Normally, I love people. Way better when they're angry. I hate it when someone just sits calmly across from me and has dinner. I like it way better when they're angry and yelling about things. What was that supposed to mean? You won't like me when I'm angry. But then again, maybe I'm thinking too hard into it. I don't know. Hold your breath and switch to a blue sock. Oh, Mayor of Canada. That's very dangerous. But it might be cool. And I'll do something dangerous if it'll make people think I'm cool. I mean, not that I care what anybody thinks, but I would put my life in danger if it would make me look cool, yeah. You know, like the Fonz, how he jumped over that shark and then became famous forever? I would do that. I would jump over a shark on a jet ski. Or on regular skis or whatever it was. That seems like a hoot, really. Who wouldn't want that? Jumping over a shark. Everybody loves jumping sharks. Except for the shark. Maybe it was a propofol. Yeah, oh, maybe. What about the Fonz. The Fonz. There you go. No, not the funds. Not the trust funds. The trust Fonz. That'd be pretty cool. It's sort of like a rich Fonz. Next week on Sock Hop Sunday night, Sock Hop jumps the baby shark. Oh, could be. You never know. Go on vacation to Scotland and come back as a tartan sock. Now that's cool. Now that would be awesome. I'd love to go to Scotland. Actually, I mean, not really. I mean, it'd be fine, but like if I was like today, if somebody was like, "Hey, look, here's some free tickets. You get to go to Scotland. I got you a place to stay and stuff. You leave tomorrow." So, Peg, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I guess."
Wow. Godzildo just cheered 20 bits.
Thank you so much, Godzildo. Godzildo. I try to get relaxed at the spa, you know. Try to stay chill. I don't know. I'm too old. I don't like moving around too much and going places, you know. The whole time I'd be like, well, just, you know. I mean, sure, traveling the world is great, but have you ever tried just sitting down? That's pretty cool. Oh, what happened to the video? It was like hanging around. Your knees popping like glow sticks. Click, clack, click, clack. Oh, man, I got to tell you, if I had knees, they'd be cracking. Sometimes this old weenus area gets a little crackly, though. Or the neck area. That's why I try and do the yogas and everything. Try and keep limber as much as I can. I don't want to be stove off. Nobody likes a stiff sock. Oh, Doc Rob redeemed the sticker. Way to go, Doc Rob. Whoa. Get out of here, cat. Jeez. Yeah, the weenus area. Yeah, the down in the weenus area. That's what the people's human beings call it, the elbow skin. Down where the weenus is. At least that's what I heard in school. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an anatomy or physiology professor. I just heard it was the weenus. There you go. The Mobile redeems ain't working. Oh, you get it. Scotty B518 just got the sticker. Way to go, Scotty B518. I'm pretty sure that I have your address somewhere. But if you could whisper it to me, or message me on the Discord or something like that. There you go. Yeah, the weenus. The weenus Spin Monster TV. Down around in that. I don't mean to get vulgar, but down around in that, the old weenus area. Which, I mean, it's not vulgar. Some people get uptight about it. But it's just a part of you. Everybody's got a weenus. Most people have two weenuses. Ween-eye, some people say. I don't want to slip and break the weenus. You got to be careful. That's a constant fear. Don't want to be breaking the weenus, because they can't put a weenus in a cast. You just got to deal with it, and just be careful until it heals up. That's what I heard anyway. Sort of like when you get rabies, they have to put 20 shots in your stomach. That's what I heard. You end up getting a weenusectomy. Oh God. Oh man, could you imagine the horror? Having a weenusectomy. Wait, ectomy. That means it goes. Like they cut it out, right? Isn't that what that means? Ectomy? Because now that I think about it, it makes me think of Ecto Cooler, which was that high C drink. And that stuff was pretty good. So that wouldn't be too bad. If I got high C or Ecto Cooler on my weenus, that'd be alright. Probably be nice and relaxed. Probably exfoliate the skin a little bit, you know what I mean? Or the fibers down there. Anyway, the point is, I'm just trying to to stay healthy, because I ain't getting no younger. Not like some of you guys. Rabies treatment is down to 4 shots. Oh, that's good news. Way to go, medical science. Down to 4 shots instead of the 20 that I was promised in the schoolyard. Only 4 shots in the belly. That's pretty doable. I could do that. I mean, if I had to. I mean, I wouldn't do it just for fun. But if I had to, I probably could handle it. I think so. I think so. I was, it's around this time of year that I'm pretty happy that I didn't make any New Year's resolutions. Then I don't have to do anything. So you can't fail if you don't try. So I'm at 100%. 100%? What is a percent? Percent. There we go. There we go. Just so the blowhard's lurking. He's at work. He's working, lurking. Working, lurking. You like, don't be speeding to. Oh, thank you so much, Godzilla. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh yeah. I'm glad you enjoy it. I've had the people that have gotten it have had said that it's nice and soft, and I like that. I used to make the T-shirts myself in a factory, but then the factory shut down. So now I can't do it anymore. I guess I could if I just got some shirts and like a Sharpie or something like that, but I don't think that. Well, I don't know. It'd probably sell about the same as these do now, honestly. Oh, there goes that paper airplane. Oh, thank you, Doc Rob. Busted out all the Bibles. I appreciate that. Help pay for the Wi-Fi's and whatnots. But I am going to do the prediction right now for the animal of the day. What do you think the animal of the day is going to be? Wow. You're not going to guess it. I know that. I don't remember what it is, but I do know that you're not going to guess it. But you can. You got a 50-50 shot on what letter of the alphabet it starts with. A through K or L through the rest of it. Got a 50-50 shot. It could be an orangutan. Could be an orangutan. It could be a horrible creature of the day. Well, apparently the horrible creature of the day is a Democratic vote. Because everybody yesterday said the vulture was a horrible creature. It wasn't intended to be a horrible creature of the day. I like a vulture. But apparently the mob rules. Everybody got all upset. They said, oh, the vulture's a horrible creature. I don't know why. Maybe they're jealous. I don't think it's horrible at all. What kind of return can you expect on your load? Onion plug? Well, it sort of depends. I don't know how it works exactly. Honestly, don't know how it works. It may depend on like how many other people pick the other side or something. I honestly don't know how it works. I just click a button, and then later on I click another button, and then some people go yay and some people go boo, and that's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes with the mathematicals and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah. Got no clue. But I don't know. 1,000? I just say 1,000.
Ooh, maybe.
1,000. Why not? This is a friendly reminder that SockHop Incorporated does not provide investment advice. Any information revealed here is not to be used as investment portfolio gimmickry. No liability and no refunds. The end. Big Juice, what's happening, my friend? How's everything going for it? Big Juice, now are you doing your New Year's resolution? What is your New Year's resolutions, Big Juice? Does anybody have any New Year's resolutions that they have actually done? And they're like, look at me. I actually did the thing. You go to the gym? Did you learn to bake bread? Did you read a book? Did you I don't know. Oh, yours is find the love? And you found love? That is fantastic, my friend. I'm happy to hear that. You resolved to eat soup in the shower, and it's great. That is a fantastic idea, Onion Plug. I've never had shower soup before. Is there any that works better, like a chicken noodle? Would you want to go for more of like a brothy kind or more of a creamy? Because I figured maybe if some of the shower water gets in there, if it's a broth, it probably wouldn't affect the flavor too much. Oh, but a cream soup. Okay. I have to give that a shot. Nice creamy soup in the shower. A thermos. Good Lord, you're a genius. Between you and Commodore Friday, you guys got all the life hacks. Commodore Friday says to wear sweatpants when you go to a buffet, so that way you don't have to unbuckle your belt buckly area thing. And you say you could do shower soup with a thermos. That's brilliant. That's absolutely dadgum brilliant. Which I would say you could eat some soup in a hot tub, but when you're in a hot tub, you kind of are soup, if you think about it. You're the soup in a hot tub. Oh, you trying? You'll get that, Big Juice. Don't worry. It's only like, I don't know, 8 days or something into the year, and there's literally hundreds of days in a year. So you got plenty of time. But I didn't make one. I didn't make one this year. I made a point not to make any New Year's resolutions, so that way I won't fail any New Year's resolutions. You cannot fail if you do not try. Wayne Gretzky said that. Wayne Gretzky said, if you never shoot at the goal, you never miss. Something like that. I thought those were wise words, especially from a Canadian. If he was Canadian. I'm assuming he was Canadian. He could have been from Atlanta, Georgia, for all I know. But I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Dagnabbit. Try it again, Doc Rod. I don't think there's a cooldown on the O Canada one. But if I had to have a resolution, it would be O Canada. No, Calico, I don't think that's right. He was born at Brantford, Ontario. Okay, good. He was Canadian. That's good. That's good. Calico, that I don't think that's right. Oh yeah, it's just Canada. That's right. You believe love happens naturally. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, well then there's always a website. Oh my goodness gracious. Big Juice. Well, there's always a contingency plan. That's good. Always good to have a backup plan. If you can't find love, there's always websites. Oh man, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, my friend. Some people. I wonder, has somebody married a website yet? You know how you always see those weird stories about some guy in Singapore married like a pillow or whatever? Has anybody married a website yet? If it hadn't happened yet, it's gonna at some point. All right, here we go. Let's go to find out what the animal of the day is before we go down too weird of a road here. All right, the animal of the day theme song. And you pay $20 and move you. Which one would I marry? Ben Monster TV, that's a very good question. Which website would I marry? Man. It's like that Kiss, Marry, Kill game, but with websites, you know? Not to bear down and strain. Went on. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Just do what it does naturally. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Google might be a good one, but Google's too popular. You know what I mean? You wouldn't get much attention if you married Google. Everybody's always after Google. And then Amazon, no, that's too much baggage. Hey, that would be a good job. But you know, Amazon's gonna make you sign a prenup. You know that. Especially now. If you would have bet Amazon when she was just selling books, you probably would have been fine. But you marry Amazon today, you're going to be signing a pretty ironclad prenup. I don't know. Definitely not Indeed. I ain't married Indeed. Way too uptight. I don't know. I'll have to see. Daddy Blue Jeans, excellent. Excellent. I'll get that for you post. Yeah, let's play the theme song while I think about that. That's a very good question. Very good question. Sometimes does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Sometimes animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Do you know the reason why? Cyclops animal of the day. great googly moogly. It's time for the animal of the day. A flow of... oh, yeah, there you go, onion plug. Whatever floats your goat. Time to find out what the animal of the day is. Pinwheel is an American children's television series. It was the first show to air on Nickelodeon. Given that some of it's on YouTube now, I recommend giving Pinwheel a watch. I'll check out Pinwheel. Man, I forgot all about Pinwheel. I didn't have Nickelodeon at that time. Oh, there's an ad going on. I'll wait for the ad then. I can't reveal the animal of the day during an ad. If somebody's watching an advertisement for God knows what it's advertising now. No telling what's advertising. You saw Pinwheel and Today's Special back in the day because you're old. Well, yeah. I was going to say that doesn't make you old, but mathematically it does. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry to report. But yeah, an ad for Weenus Cream. That's right. Today's show is sponsored by Weenus Cream. Is your weenus all dry and rough and scaly? Is it scaring away the ladies? Well, worry no more with Weenus Cream. Now with 45% more retin. Which you don't know what it is. So you just assume it's good for the weenus and you buy it. TurboTax. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, Doc Rob. I was waiting for the ads to be over with before I revealed the animal of the day, because that'd be unfair. That would be unfair. It's not fair to miss out on the animal of the day. Resting for fresh weenus breath, exactly. Weenus Cream patent is in there. Maybe, I was about to say maybe weenus.com. I wouldn't go to weenus.com if I was you. I probably wouldn't do that. TurboTax. They hold your posters up. Hot diggity dog. That's what I love. Yes, Godzilla. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm gonna pause this depressing music. It's better to eat some ice cream than to stub your toe and break it. That's wise words, Onion Plug. I got that in a fortune cookie one time. It's very true. Very true. Now we're gonna pause this. Pause that sad music. Good Lord, why does it keep doing that? It's a jazz channel, for crying out loud. Let me get a drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the animal of the day is the corgi. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at its adorable, stupid little face. Look at it. Look at it. The corgi. The animal of the day. I love those dadgum dogs. Oh, I love a corgi. With all of the backlash that I received yesterday over having the vulture be the animal of the day, and there was a dadgum mutiny on my hands, everybody jibber-jabbered about how it was a horrible creature and didn't deserve to be animal of the day. I said, well, what can I pick that only the evilest of all monsters wouldn't like? And that's a corgi. That's exactly right, Merry Christmas. Look at them little guys. Look at them little guys. Look at him. Oh, my goodness gracious. The favorite dog of the Queen, see? Even zombies love him. Look at that little guy. Oh my God, I gotta change this music. This song is called Deprived. Oh my goodness gracious. Jazz. Is it too much to ask for some jazz? Look at him, he's drooling, he's so happy. Look at that little guy. Look at him. There he is. Slightly over there. Oh, you rolling over, boy? Roll over. Roll. Oh, he's trying. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Good boy. Oh, yeah. That's a good boy. Or girl. I couldn't tell. I didn't look. Did not look. The corgi's the animal of the day. Now, check this out. A group of corgis is called a wiggle. That's what it said on the internet. I just Googled it. And it came up and it said a group of corgis called a wiggle. And I was like, I don't think that's true, but I like it. A herd or a pack. I guess it's just like a pack, probably. Any sort of dog would be a thing. But it said a wiggle, and I was like, that's friggin' adorable. Look at that. Here come a wiggle of corgis. Wiggle of corgis. Look at him. He's watching something on the... Oh, actually, that's one of the reasons. Is the corgi... Actually, more corgis watch my stream than any other breed of dog. According to the Nielsen ratings. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Look at his little face. Look at his gigantic ears. Why are your ears so big? And your legs are so small. And your tail is so fluffy. You don't make no sense. You don't make no sense. An adorable little amalgamation of the thing. So yeah, it's a Welsh. Some people call it a Welsh Corgi, but for our betting purposes, it's just a Corgi. Which is good because nobody voted for L through C. So if we went with Welsh Corgi, all 4 people who voted would just be, I guess points would just go away. I'm not sure. I don't know what would happen if I kind of want to pick it. But I'm not. I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't waste your hard-earned imaginary internet points like that. Corgi will hack ATMs if you like. I bet they could do all kind of stuff.
Scotty518 is great because Scotty518 gifted a subscription to D0C_Rob.
Scotty B518! Smooches for you, my friend. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Thank you for being the friend. Boom, 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 boom. Travel do the dots and do the does. You had a corgi when you had a corgi when you were little? I did not know that. His name was Wino. That's a great name. Was it a lush corgi? Now the important thing. How do you say wait, no, that's not right. How do you say corgi in French? No, you're supposed to do the thing. Oh, come on. Come on. Corgi in French. How to say corgi in French, maybe? I don't know. No, why do you do this sometimes? Google Translate, I guess. This way. Corgi. Well, that was a lot of work for nothing. But I bet they say it's funny, though. Bet they say, I should have married Google Pin Monster too. Yeah, I should have. That's what I get. I scorned her right to her face. And then I get surprised when she acts out. That's on me. That's on me. He was sweet and very laid back, as a corgi should be. I love it. How do you say corgi in English, first of all?
Corgi.
Corgi! I've been saying it right all these years. Thank goodness gracious. I'm always afraid that I'm going to click this button and it's going to say something completely different from what I always say.
Corgi.
Corgi, but I've been doing it right. How do you say it en français?
Corgi.
Corgi. I told you it was going to be ridiculous. Corgi. Do it again. What is that, robot?
Corgi.
Corgi. Oh my goodness, how ridiculous. Why you always got to do that, France? Why, France? Why? With your stinky cheese and your long bread.
Corgi.
Corgi. Mais oui, it's a corgi.
Corgi.
Corgi. You say, hey, France guy, do you have a corgi?
Corgi.
And he'll go, ha. Do I have a what? You silly American. No, I have a
corgi.
Beautiful corgi. And I say, well, excuse the cheese out of me. Corgi. Corgi. France. Ridiculous. There it is. The corgi's the animal of the day. Oh my goodness. Did you hear me? I said corgi. I said corgi. They're getting to me. They're getting to me. The France are invading my brain. Corgi, the animal of the day. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All hail the corgi. Long may he reign. The corgi.
Godzildo just cheered 100 bits.
Godzildo! Goose of gratitude for you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's take a look. Let's see. Godzildo just got something for the desk here. Let's take a look with that very generous bit donation. Let's take a look and see what Godzildo got for the desk. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. You want to talk about investment. Return on investment. Look at that. It's a stack of gold coins. Thank you so much. We got a stack of gold coins. Look at that. Yes. Wow. Look at that. We could play Goosey Guess and figure out how many coins that is. But I don't want the nobody count those. I don't want the IRS to know. I don't want the IRS to know. The last, yep, yeah, that's right, Kellicott. Well, that's it. I'm rich now. See you, chumps. I'm buying me an island, and I'm buying a corgi, and I'll never be heard from again. Thanks a lot, Godzilla. I've just been waiting for that PNG. I mean, that absolutely real pile of gold coins to show up. My ship came in, Daddy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Later, suckers. It's all been an elaborate ruse to steal your pile of golden coins. And now I will skedaddle. Just kidding, I'm back. I'm just joking around with you a little bit. I wouldn't leave you just because I became insanely wealthy. The more you know. Yeah. I gotta fix that. There's a leak in the more you know. That's why I never remember it. It's leaky. And as soon as you remember something, that's basically how my memory is. I learn something, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty neat, and then it goes gone. Look at that. You made me go Salvador Dali. I went full Salvador Dali.
Speedeth thou not into the theater?
Just another blowhard. That is fantastic. Yes. We will have a poem. Yeah, the gorilla burst out of sock spear like one of them chest burster alien things. But he'll be okay. He'll be alright. Don't worry about that guy. He's got great insurance. I know it made me go Salvador Dali all over the place. Now I want to paint mountain clocks all over the place. Oh, there we go. It fixed. It got fixed. Oh yeah! Fixed the old mustache. Oh my goodness. It did it. Oh my goodness, this is probably the longest poem that it's ever written. I don't know why I decided to write like an epic poem. This is like one of them Greek tragedies or something like that. Oh my goodness gracious. This is literally the longest poem that it's ever written. This is going to take me 30 minutes to perform. And you know what? Probably by the end of it, you guys are going to be like, more. We need more Alabama Doink poetry written by a robot. And I'll be like, well, that's all there is. And you'll be like, Rah! Grabbing pitchforks, torches, and stuff like that. Yeah, we may need an intermission. Everybody grab your popcorn. No bathroom breaks. All right, here we go. For those of you who don't know, you're like, what in the world is going on here? What just happened is our good pal Just Another Blowhard redeemed Sockspear, which used to be, I would actually read Shakespeare. You ever heard of Shakespeare? He's dead now, but he used to write all these plays. And he had these and thous and all that kind of stuff in it. You've probably seen it before. Anyway, I performed most of all that stuff. So now I use a robot to write me a poem. And whoever redeems it, they type in what they would like to... a lot of yees. Yees and yous and I think yinses and stuff like that. But now I get the robot to do it. And when you redeem it, you type in what you would like the poem to be about.
Just Another Blowhard just cheered 100 bits. This show is so classy. Telling stories of Alabama Doink and then complaining about Golden Corral being too expensive. Tell me how to detail my 72 El Camino.
Well, how much Bondo you got? Thank you, Just Another Blowhard, for the 100-bit smooches for yous, my friend. Smooches for you. 72. Wow, look at Mr. High Roller coming in with the fancy car. Look at you go. Look at you. But seriously, Golden Corral is expensive. I mean, come on now. Come on. How much do you think Golden Corral is? How much do you think it should be? And then give it a Google to see how much it is. It's too much. Golden Corral is too expensive. Now, I ain't saying it's You know what I mean? It's like going to the dadgum a Michelin-starred restaurant. And I say Michelin because it's the same people that make the tires. So I'm not going to call the tire Michelin, which they say on their commercials. And then all of a sudden, because they're talking about a restaurant, I got to say Michelin. Like the dadgum French, I'm not going to do it. I will die on that hill. But please don't kill me on that hill, though. I actually won't die on that hill. I will stand on it for a while, though. Waffle House, when Golden Corral breaks the bank. Yeah, no, Waffle House is cheaper than Golden Corral, for sure. Radar Boy, yes, you missed the animal of the day, which is the Corgi. The Corgi is the animal of the day. It should be $11 a head. That's what I was expecting, Godzilla, when I went to the Golden Corral. And this was like 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago. And it was too much. It was too much. Anyway, what was I doing? Sock Spear, that's right. Let me pause this garbage music in the background I pay good Christian money for that disappoints me every day. And then we're going to play the fancy music. No, it was before. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Gird your loins for fanciness. The Golden Corral, a beacon of buffets, wasn't serving sirloin on this fateful day. The scent of pot roast hung thick in the air, but a different kind of meat was about to be laid bare. Oh my. Alabama Doink, wrestler of renown, with duct tape and glitter upon his frown, stood in the aisle where the rolls used to reside. His opponent, Big Bubba, nowhere to hide. A makeshift ring of folding chairs did form as patrons paused their gorging in the storm. The manager pleaded, please, not on the floor. But the Doink just grinned and let out a roar. Roar. Big Bubba lumbered, a mountain of a man, yeah! His singlet stretched tight like a rubber band. He charged at the Doink with a bellowing cry and sent a sneeze guard crashing to the sky. The mashed potato mountain became a battleground as bodies collided with a thunderous sound. The Doink used a gravy boat as a deadly projectile, while Bubba retaliated with a broccoli tile. A child dropped his cotton candy in sheer fright as the Doink executed a dazzling dropkick in the light. He bounced off the dessert bar with a mighty spring and landed a sweet tea splash, a truly awful thing. The ref, a bust boy named Billy, tried to keep score, but was distracted by a spilled chocolate eclair. Bubba grabbed a tray of fried chicken wings and then used them as weapons. The poor Doink stings. But the Doink, ever cunning, grabbed a bowl of mac and cheese and slathered it on Bubba, bringing him to his knees. Then he executed his signature move, the cornbread crunch, and pinned Big Bubba with a victorious munch. The Golden Corral erupted in cheers and applause as the Doink took a bow, ignoring the cause of the sticky, chaotic, food-covered scene. Alabama Doink had reigned supreme, it would seem. The manager sighed, surveying the mess. Next time, he muttered, we'll stick to chess. But the legend was born in that buffet's bright gleam. Alabama Doink and his Golden Corral dream. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, that was probably the greatest piece of literature I've ever had the pleasure of reading. That may have been the greatest combination of words ever put together by man or beast. That was absolutely incredible. I never go back and like watch my own shows or anything like that, but I think I'm going to record that. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to record that. And maybe, maybe I'll watch it every morning to get myself pumped up to go catch speeders and stuff like that. Like that was, I can't overstate how great that was. That was spectacular. Normally, the computer disappoints me as much as my music thing does. But not on this day. Not on this day, my friends. Today is a day of victory for the computer. And it makes me fear, because if it's capable of that, then surely it would be mere weeks from now that we will all be bowing to our robot masters. When they have reached that amount of sophistication and grace and class, indistinguishable from anything a human has ever made. I weep for the human race. That's all I got to say about that. Weep for the human race, but I'll be doing it in my hot tub with my pile of cash, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Wiping my eyes with $100 bills. Still won't be able to afford to go to Golden Corral, though. That's too much for that garbage. Okay, how many chocolate fountains you got? The little kids in there sticking their hands in the chocolate fountain.
Well, just the fight scene.
It's the first time they've been let out of the trailer all week. They Live. Just Another Blowhard would like to be to review the movie They Live, but not the whole movie, just the fight scene. The fight scene is fantastic. The fight scene is about 35 minutes long. The camera never cuts, and there's no music behind it. Silent, absolute silence, and it's Roddy Piper fighting that other guy, and he goes. Yeah, Keith David. Punch, punch. Whoa, throw. Punch, punch, punch. Kick. 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 Punch, punch, punch. Push. Push. Kick. Kick. Oh, arm bar. Arm bar. And I don't remember how it is. I'm assuming that Roddy Piper wins because the movie keeps going. I guess if he would have lost the fight, it would just the next hour of the movie would just been him laying there on the ground or something like that. Doesn't he say to Roddy, "Why, you dirty mother?" You know, he probably does. That sounds like something somebody fighting Roddy Piper would say. I wouldn't say it personally because he doesn't like it when he talk about his mama. They Live is right up there with The Happening for greatest movie now. You're absolutely right, Danny Blue Jeans. They Live. The Happening. Every once in a while they come out with a movie. I'm like, how has there not already been 100 movies with that name?
Wow. Just Another Blowhard just cheered 100 bits. Put on the glasses.
Put on the glass. Is that why he's fighting? He's trying to get you to put on the glass? It's been a while since I've seen that movie. And plus, the whole time I watched that movie, I was wearing my They Live glasses, so the whole thing just said movie. So, I couldn't really see what was going on. But it is a great film. It really is. It's a fantastic film. I need to go back and watch it again. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But it is good. That is the movie where he says, I have come to kick butt and to chew bubble gum. And you hear that and you're like, whoa, man, well, this guy, he means business. And then he hits you with the kicker. He says this. He says, and I'm all out of bubble gum. And I'm like, well, oh, my goodness gracious. Well, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but according to my power of deduction, that means he's only here for one reason. And he's about to kick my butt. And then, you know what? He does. He does. He kicks butt. He kicks a lot of butt. And he's kicking butt over here, and he's kicking butt over there. There's these weird, like, alien things, but you only see them when you put on the glasses. Ooh, it's kind of a scary movie, really. If you think about it. It is a little frightening. But he does kick the butts, though, so that's good. That's good. That and all of Army Up Darkness. Right at stream, I'm hitting YouTube's to watch that scene. Oh, I'm sure it's there, Red Eye Boy. Yeah, it's there. It's a John Carpenter film, which is fantastic. Red Eye Boy. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely, you should watch that scene. I think that scene's probably even better out of context. Because there's no music. That is such a bold decision to me. To have no music. They're like, oh, we got this really long fight scene. What music would you like to put under it, John Carpenter, who has famously created music for like the Halloween franchise and stuff like that? And he'd be like, nothing. And they're like, what'd you say, Mr. Carpenter? What, you would like to play a song called The Nothing underneath it? No. Nothing. And that's what they did. Bold. Bold, bold, bold. The Irish Island Smooches for you, my friend. How was it going over there across the pond? Hope all is well in your world, my friend. Smooches for you. Be sure to follow the Irish Island if you're not following the Irish Island already. Very, very, very interesting stuff going over there on the on Skellig Michael. He broadcast from that same place where they did that Star Wars film. That's what they call it over there, is a film. They don't call it a movie, they call it a film. Very interesting things over there. I don't understand a lot of what he says just because they use words like crack, but it doesn't mean like, it means a good time and stuff. There's all these words. You sort of have to have like an Irish to English dictionary. But you still get the gist of what's going on. You can just tell. He's got very expressive eyes, so you can always tell. Whoa! So you may not know what he's saying, but you know what he means. Kind of like Pootie Tang, you know what I mean? So it's fantastic. Oh, thank you so much for doing the shout out for the Irish Island. Love the Irish Island. So good to see you, my friend. It's got to be pretty late over there. So thank you so much for staying up, burning the midnight oil with us. Oh yeah, they do use the F word now and then. See, but it's so embroiled in all the other language, I don't even notice it. I don't think I've ever like specifically heard you say the F word or any other sweary words. I'm just like, oh, that's probably like the Irish word for sandwich or something like that. I don't know what he's saying. I need to. What I need to do is start watching like I need to record it. And then I could watch it like at a slower speed or something like that. And then I could train myself to be able to understand, exactly what's going on. But like I said, you don't have to hear it. You don't have to understand all the words. It's so good that you know what's going on at all times. Oh, Calicott wants the Rusty Kazoo. And Calicott gets what Calicott wants. Nobody puts Calicott in the corner. Unless he wants to go in the corner. I mean, you go in the corner if you want to, Calicott, but I'm just saying nobody's going to... Anyway. Rusty Kazoo. Patooey, there it is, a little bit of the old Rusty Kazoo for you. Calicott. It tastes like pennies. It's rusty and it tastes like pennies. But as you just heard for yourself, it sounds like angels. Like absolute angels. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches Fuse. Good to see you. It's Beanpad with Bijou. What's happening, my friend? Good to see you. Beanpad with Bijou. Very talented artist. I don't think Beanpad with Bijou streams, as far as I know. But look up the various combinations of Beanpad and Bijou on Instagrams and other things like that to see their fantastic art. See their fantastic art. So check that out. Now, Calicott, we're not done with you yet. We're not done with you yet. So you're not streaming yet? Okay, that's fine. Find Beanpad with Bijou in other places, on the Instagrams and areas such as that. Ari Bobari, Smooches. You know what happened? You know what just happened, Ari Bobari? This is the craziest thing. I literally just mentioned angels, and then you show up. Coincidence? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You just in time. Calicott, he just can't get enough of my my musical mastery. So we're gonna play a little bit of the old harmonicas for you. So if you will, stagehand, will you hand me that mouth organ, please? Thank you very much. And a 1, and a 2, and a...
Wow. Radar Boy just cheered 100 bits. Kazoo, mouth harp and catching speeders, a real triple threat. Look at world.
Patooey, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of the old mouth organ for you. Radar Boy, thank you so much for those 100 bits, my friend. And I gotta say, Ben Monster TV, that was an honor for you to use your Swayze emote while that was going on. I don't think that deserved the Swayze, but that warms the cockles of my heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. Very kind of you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's going on there, Arbo Boy? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Did you get snow yet? Arbo Boy lives up in Minnesota. You betcha. Are the cockles close to the wind? Would you stop being like you are? No, the cockles are in the heart. Come on, man. The cockles of my heart. You just heard that there's a whole thing there. It's the cockles of my heart. See, that tells me everything I need to know about you, Commodore Friday. I said it warms the cockles of my heart. The only word you heard, cockles. It's the only word you heard. No snow, but hopefully a dusting tomorrow. Well, it's important to keep the place clean. It'll be there. It'll be there. Don't worry about it, Arbo Boy. You're gonna get plenty of snow. You're practically Canadian. You're gonna have snow. Don't worry about that. It'll be there. May not be today. May not be tomorrow. May not be the day after that. Could be the day after that. But definitely not the day after that. But eventually it will be there. And you'll have snow. And you will, please, for the love of God, build a snowman. And take a picture and send me a picture of a snowman. All these people I know covered in snow. And I say, make a snowman. And send me a picture of the snowman. How many snowman pictures have I received? 0. Absolutely 0. No pictures of a snowman have graced my eyeballs low this past week. Canada's our friendly neighbor to the north. Oh, Canada! No, there it is.
Canada!
I forgot. I don't have to do that anymore. I got the video that does it for me. I don't have to do it. You love naming snowmen and snow. Oh, what do you name the snowmen? Oh, wait, did you mean to say making? Because I hope you make and then name the snowmen. And I hope you write them out little birth certificates too, like Cabbage Patch Kids. Oh man, that'd be adorable. I love it. You can write out a little birth certificate for the snowman, and have a little ceremony for it. Maybe have a bris. We may annex. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. America's hat. I guess it would be America's forehead or something like that. Scalp area. I don't know what would happen. I'd make a snow sock, but it seems too... Oh, say it every time. No, I believe in you. I believe in you. I think you can make a snow... No, you could do it. As long as you put the mustache in the hat and the glasses. I think that's probably where the difference would be. That would keep you from, out of jail. For, obscenities and things like that. We don't want that. Don't want that. Which happens right before the bombs drop in Fallout lore. What? Don't scare me like that. And stop. Oh, my goodness gracious. I swear to goodness. This music. It's going to drive me to drinking. There we go. Oh, man, I got to tell you this. I had a dream the other night that that for some reason or another I had to go stay at Yakov Smirnov's house in Branson, Missouri. I don't know why. I don't remember even like in the dream why I had to go to Yakov Smirnov's house, but I had to stay there for like a few days. And I felt really uncomfortable. I felt like I didn't belong there. But it was a really, really nice house, and he was like, he said, if you get hungry, just go into the kitchen and the people will make you some food. And I said, oh, okay. So I go into the kitchen. There's like all these dudes around. And there's all these weird contraptions. They got like, he's got these dispensers and stuff that puts out the cereal. And there's all these dudes just hanging around and getting food. But every time like I try to operate something, it doesn't work. So there's all these like fancy foods, and there's like chefs and stuff making food for people, but I feel like I don't belong, so I don't ask them to make me anything. And I'm super hungry, and I'm looking around at the kitchen and all the food, and I'm really uncomfortable. You choose Balky over Yakov in a second? Really? I don't know. Any dream interpreters here? What does that mean if you have a dream that you're hungry in Yakov Smirnov's kitchen? I don't know. Branson is Pigeon Forge if Dolly never existed. That's what I hear. Just another blowhard. I hear good things about Branson, Missouri. I love a good touristy town like that. You know, if your town has got a Ripley's Believe It or Not wax museum, I'm probably gonna have a great time there. I love that kind of stuff. The more touristy, the cheesier, the better. Oh, especially if there's cheese and taffy pullers. Oh, man, you show me a taffy puller, especially if they're dressed up like in lederhosen or something like that. Having a good time. To quote The Simpsons, if Las Vegas is run by Flanders. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. That's better than that Pigeon Forge thing you came up with earlier. No, I'm just kidding. It's just as good. Just as good. I'll just be a jerk. I apologize about that. I don't know why I'm on the defensive today. I don't mean to be. Just one of them things. Just something in the air. I don't know. I'm just having too much fun this evening. I'm just happy to see all you guys. Open up the phone. Oh, open up the phone. Okay. I'm just another blowhard got something to say. Just another blowhard got something to say. Open up the old phone gimmick.
I'm trying to use the phone.
That's basically exactly what Just Another Blowhard just said. The KazooFactory.com in Beaufort, South Carolina. Wait a minute, what is this? I think I just found the webpage I'm gonna marry. The KazooFactory.com. Good God. Good God. Oh, we got a phone. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Okay, I just want to again, because I was laughing about this on my way home, the level of class about this show, because I was sitting in the McDonald's parking lot. I did get McDonald's tonight. While you were telling the Alabama Doink story about Pigeon Forge. We'll get there. About Golden Corral and how expensive it is, and the description of Alabama Doink. It's because it probably wasn't the real Doink. It was just probably some random fat guy from Alabama, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to dress as a clown. Call me Alabama Doink." And you know, this sounds like this should have been taking place. You know, this happened, and then you all went to the figure eight track right across the street. You know, the figure eight dirt track. So if you've ever been to one of those, which I've been, it's just the way it is. But again, you have besmirched me. I was being nice.
Yeah,
and
that was
I
my
was
bad.
being.
That was
no. You pointed this up, so you know you got to take your whooping. So show killing is my specialty.
Yeah,
and
we were on a good roll.
Until
Until.
I just, yeah.
Until.
But again, this is not my choice. You did this. This is, everybody needs to realize that this is all on you.
Yeah, I brought this on myself. You're absolutely right.
But getting back to your class, what's funny now we're talking about Pigeon Forge. My brother got married in Pigeon Forge.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious!
I've never been there. Well, it wasn't Pigeon Forge.
You didn't go to your own brother's wedding?
No, I did go, but I've never been to there before. It was
before the. Okay.
Yeah. What's the town that's outside Pigeon Forge? It's like in the
Gatlinburg.
It's Gatlinburg. It was in Gatlinburg, which is basically the same town.
Yeah, it's right down the street. Yeah.
Pigeon Forge is Orange County to Gatlinburg, Los Angeles. And by the way, used to be my home. Apparently, it's really bad out there.
Yeah, I've heard about that. That's
If
bad. I saw that.
If anybody is, it's on fire, and it's
that's not good.
It's really, really bad. So my heart goes out to everybody that lived out there. I think it hasn't got into Los Angeles County yet, but it's on its way. So,
no, Gatlinburg's fine, Arbor Boy. Don't worry. It's snowy, but it's fine.
It was a few years ago, but anyways, no. But I going back to Gatlinburg. That place was just white bread, tourist trap.
Mm-hmm.
Every place was just like, my God, just stop. I felt the same way when and this was a long time ago, and it probably is the same way now, when I drove through Memphis one time, and everybody had a tape. Like, I went to a
Scotip 518, just tip
Zoo
5.
museum. Oh, okay.
Everybody had a what? A toupee?
Everybody had a tape. A toupee. Well,
a tape.
Now
Like a musical tape.
You're talking about bald guys. Okay, would you?
No, I didn't know. You said Memphis and that everybody had a toupee. I don't know what he's talking about. But then you said tape, so I get it now, because Memphis is like a music-y town. Thank you, Scotty B 518. Let me see.
I went into
you got a smooch. Thank you so much.
I got a smooch?
No, Scotty B 518 bought me a smooch.
Oh my God!
I'll let you borrow it though.
No, I don't want a smooch from you, especially one that's been on that disgusting money.
You don't.
So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I don't know where that's been.
No telling where that's been. All over the place, in pockets, in gutters. No telling.
Golden Corral. That's what you fish out of, like a. I don't know if they still have Beer Park, but malls used to have wishing wells, and that would be like all the money that's on there.
Oh yeah. No, they drained our wishing well. It's a sad state of affairs to look at where the wishing well.
Is there anything in the mall? Like, have you been? When was the last time you were at a mall?
I went to the mall here a few months ago. A little bit. It was around like before Thanksgiving.
Is there anything in there? Like, I live right across the street. Not right across the street, but like in walking distance of a mall here. Drunkards? Okay, that's okay. Calcott, I don't drink, but I'm gonna start drinking after this show.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you considered starting? Maybe good.
You are on one tonight. You're usually the nice one.
I know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe Mercury's in the Gatorade or whatever. I have no idea. Something's going on.
So where is this Kazoo and Museum Factory, since I'm looking at this now? Where is this at?
This is, let's see, Doc Rob said about it. It's in, it's located in beautiful Beaufort. It's in South Carolina.
It's in South Carolina.
Yeah,
okay,
12 John Galt Road.
See the picture? The picture there, that looks like it's outside of like an industrial park or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like
it just opened.
Beaufort.
Direct from the,
Beaufort.
Made in the USA.
Kazoos. How much is a kazoo? Let me click on buy kazoos and see. Free shipping on orders of $75 or more.
If you spend $75 on kazoos,
could you imagine?
The economy's good.
Some great kazoo. Oh, they got a LinkedIn kazoo? That's pretty cool.
Oh, you can make your own kazoos. That's like.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Custom kazoo. Oh,
kazoo.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
And that's the cheap. That's the cheap party kazoo. Like, do they have nice kazoos? Do they have like a golden kazoo?
Well, like a gourmet kazoo. They got an electric
I don't
kazoo.
know. I don't know if they say something like it's 75. Things over $75. That can't be like, I'm spending. There's a $22 kazoo kit. The heck is that?
Kazubi Kazuki.
Oh, there's an electric one.
It's got horns. Yeah, the electric one's $27. That's not bad. What is it? What is this here?
Humbucker?
$22.99. Yeah, it's an electric kazoo, man.
Pickup.
You put it in your, you plug it into an
That's
amplifier.
just a plastic kazoo with a lavalier mic on it.
It's got little horns and stuff. Look at this thing. It includes a wacky wazobo, a wazoogle, a kazoo clip, and 2 I'm with the band kazoogles. Who runs this place? Dr. Seuss?
I'm with the band.
Oh, there's an eagle puppet kazoo. It's on sale, $5.85.
For $5. So that means you've got to buy 8 of those. No, 80 of those. How much is this? Not 8 times 5, is it?
It's 7,
I got to do the math in my head.
Yeah,
30 of those to get to free shipping.
How much is a custom
30 or 40
kazoo?
of those. Like, are they all plastic or are they all like?
They look plastic. $216.
No, 100 kazoo is $100. Okay, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, but that's with no imprints. That's custom color. That's all that is. I still have to write sock cop myself on all 100 of them. Custom imprinted kazoo.
So now you're starting.
125 kazoos, $216.25. Hey, but I get free shipping though, because it's over $75.
Here's what you do. So you get the custom imprinted sock top kazoos, and you spend $216.25.
$1,000 kazoos, $950.
Jesus Christ!
I would never get rid of 1,000 kazoos. Even if I was on a Mardi Gras parade and threw them out, I'd never get rid of 1,000 kazoos.
Okay, so what you do is you do the 125.
125
and then you
kazoos,
can sell them, and that's 125 divided by that. How much money is that?
I don't know.
And
if I sold them for $2, that'd be $250.
$5 each.
$5 for a kazoo?
Hey, it's got your name on it.
Nobody would buy it.
Somebody's buying this.
I wouldn't buy one.
Well, maybe you throw in free shipping.
I can't.
You gotta make money.
You try to put me in the poorhouse. I can't free ship kazoos all over
I'm
the
trying
place.
I'm trying to make you money here. It's all about merchandising and all of that, and get your name out. I'm sure you can probably find a place that's cheaper than this, but if you got like a kazoo and like handed them out, and of course everybody would want one for free, so you have to give them out that way. Or you could do this. Get these 1,000 kazoos with 950 and put your names on it, and then over a course of like months, send them out and try to get everybody in one single place, and then we could have like a large kazoo flash mob and play like we could go to Canada and play "Oh Canada" on the kazoo, and then film it, and then that would be, I don't know. I wouldn't buy. I mean, they don't look. They don't look well.
I wouldn't buy one.
I wouldn't.
They look like kazoos.
I'm giving you the idea. Okay, but these look like cheap plastic kazoos. Like this does not look like.
Well, we just established they're like $1.50. What do you expect?
So when I was a child, half a freaking century ago, the kazoos that I had were made out of metal, and we probably all got lead poisoning, and we liked it.
Wait, tell me about it. I got a rusty kazoo right here. This thing's metal.
It tastes like pennies.
It does taste like pennies. Charlie Coleslaw, good to see you, my friend. Now we're just going to buy 1,000 kazoos. I'm just trying to pick a font.
Or if you could do COD, you could send it to somebody as a joke.
Oh my goodness gracious! Could you imagine?
Somebody really annoys you. Oh, you got the different fonts.
Yeah, you got to.
You can't
and-
put the-
Oh, I can upload a picture, but it's got to be like a square thing. I don't know. I figure. What color should it be? Red?
No,
Neon
it's a mix of
green.
random. It's a mix of random. I mean,
Randomly mixed.
Grumpy old man.
There we go. Random mix of kazoo body colors. Now we're talking. Hey, I could pick it up at the Kazoo Factory gift shop in 24 hours. They're going to make me 1,000 kazoos in 24 hours. These people are magical elves.
Usually ready in 24 hours, so they got a sweatshop. It's probably going to get shut down in a couple weeks, if you know what I'm talking about.
Buzz City. That's pretty good.
And there's a factory tour. Go up on the factory tour. I want to see the factory.
Kazoo Museum and Factory Tour. Tour through American history with our most unique musical invention. It's a Beaufort must-see. Get your tickets. Go behind the scenes. Educational guides will take you on a complete tour of our factory so you can see how kazoos are made from start to finish. You'll even get to make your own. Can you believe it? Pick your own parts and make your own kazoo to keep. Wow. Well, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to make one then. What's the,
No, it
what's
looks
the
like
big
it's
deal?
just plastic. 3 pieces and you pop them together.
45 to 60 minutes.
Some little girl in the country right there makes like 1,000 of these an hour.
$14.50
like
per adult.
10 cents.
Also, it costs more to tour the
14.50.
factory and get a kazoo than it would be to just make one.
Well, you got large equipment.
Hey, but free
So the guy
Wi-Fi.
at the tour is free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi at the
Wi-Fi.
kazoo factory. Yeah, you get the
Can
joy
we
of
take
smelling
pictures?
melted plastic hanging slider. Yeah, pictures are encouraged. Yes.
This reminds me, if you've ever been to St. Louis, and really this is the only reason to go to St. Louis, is there's the Budweiser bottling plant there. And it's basically Willy Wonka factory for dads. Because it's just, it's
That's pretty good.
You got the horses. Of course, they got the Clydesdales, which are the big thing, which is a big horse.
Big old horse.
Big old horse. I don't really want to go see your mom. I'm sure she's a lovely woman, Scotty B, but I don't know her. And if some random fat guy, 50-year-old guy with a beard shows up saying, "Hey, I know your son," that's usually not a good thing.
Nah.
So, no, it
I'll
really
go
is,
see your
especially
mom,
people you don't.
I'll go see her.
By the way, I'll say that I said this in the chat. You didn't notice or you did notice or something. There's going to be a day where I actually meet and talk to you face to face,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably going to be the most awkward thing I've ever done because
Really?
I don't know you outside of this. So it's like to hear this coming, not to pull back the thing. It's after 9 o'clock, so of course no kids are watching, but to is to hear this coming from something that's not a like I liken it to the time I met Carol Spinney, and Carol Spinney and I don't think Jim Henson did this, but he did this. Like he would never he brought Oscar with him. Carol Spinney he did the puppeteer of Big Bird and Oscar. And
Right.
If you don't know who that is, grow up. I feel sorry for your childhood. But he brought Oscar, but he would not perform Oscar unless he was hidden, unless he was behind something, or he would not talk like Oscar or Big Bird if he was not wearing his complete outfit.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because that would be a bit, and I think Mr. Rogers did the same thing. I think he never did, because he did the voices for all those creepy puppets, but you never saw it, outside of that. So.
Oh, wow, okay. I thought he was going to say he wouldn't wear a sweater unless he was on TV or something like that.
You know what? I'm done with you. I'm.
Well, tell me about Carol Spinney. He wouldn't do the thing.
Yeah. So and because hearing Oscar coming out of that, because I only know Oscar as Oscar. I'm not Alberto Del Rio. I'm definitely not. First of all, I'm not a felon, and second of all, I'm not Mexican.
Oh, what a callback! I love it. I love it.
I'm. If I'm Mexican, so is Taco Bell. Anyway, so I forgot what I was talking about. Carol Smith. Because here at Oscar, you don't want to hear that voice from somebody else. So when I say to you, when I hear, because I'm sure somebody's voice is not too much different than this one, it's going to be weird, and it's just going to be odd, and it's probing take me like a day or two.
Oh, it's going to be weird
because,
and I'm going to make it weird.
You're going to make it weird. You're going to purposely make it weird. You're going to follow me around and talk like this just behind me, just to watch me squirm.
Just to watch you squirm. That's exactly right. That's my plan.
Tell me to put on the glasses. By the way, They Live is a fantastic movie, and it is one of my favorite movies of all time. And so, and also, Commodore Friley, please clip the poem. That was.
Why can't you clip it? You got clipping
because
capabilities.
I'm not very good at it. Because I'll clip it and it'll like get cut off or hit a rewind or something like that. Because I mean, I could do it without like downloading the entire, but using Twitch's tools, I'm not smart. I need a smart person.
Oh.
If I had it on Avid, I could do it. But you know, yeah, I've edited TV shows on an Avid, and I can't figure out Twitch. You know, so. Oh, and by the way, this is the last thing. I will most likely be streaming, and it will probably be at the end of I'll make an announcement, and nobody will come. You'll say, oh, yeah, I want to come, and then I'll make an announcement, and then you won't show up. But, yeah, I'll probably start streaming again. Won't do Legos. It'll be mostly video games, but Legos are going to be coming back, so.
That's awesome. I love it. That's good news. Breaking news. Hero of the Sock Op stream. You're going to have Just Another Blowhard coming back. Triumphant return. Be sure to check the Discord. You got your own Discord too.
I do, but I don't post to it. I've said this, and because I got. If I wanted just to talk to myself, I would do it Twitter because that but I have silenced all social media. I'm trying to cut it out completely, and you really don't imagine how much your life kind of like surrounds that, even if you're not on it all the time. When it really does change your life, and I don't see that changing. I don't need the Facebooks or the Instagram. I don't need Twitter. I'm on Blue Sky, and I do say a few things on there, but most of that's just kind of bleh. But I'm just kind of tired of it. So I will probably only be posting in your Discord and my Discord until I figure out something else to do. But
that sounds good.
Watch me be bad at video games and complain. And I'm going to call you out again. We should do movie night. Maybe I'll do movie night. Maybe I'll just say screw it and I'll do my own movie night.
Oh, that's a possibility.
But you're not invited because I'll have everybody else because, there you go.
Well, that's fair.
I'm not going to do Pulp Fiction. I'm going to do, if I do a movie night, it's going to be weird movies and it's going to be cult classics. And I encourage people talking through it. I encourage, because I think it was one thing, it's mainly you. You're like, I want to watch the movie. I don't want to talk to everybody, even though we're on a group chat. And it's like, I'm not here to watch the movie. I'm here to take part in this, community event, that type of thing. It's like going to a drive-in with a bunch of people. You're not there to watch the movie. It's kind of there. It's in the background, but.
Oh, really? What are you there for? Popcorn?
All right. Yeah, popcorn.
Okay.
All right. I've taken up too much of your time, and I think you've paid well enough. So.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad we're square. Glad we're square.
Yeah. So just watch it. Don't make me do this again. I'll talk to you later.
Sorry, sir. Have a good evening.
You too.
Smoochy Studios. There he goes. Just Another Blowhard. Thank you so much. Did I take a bath today? Big Juice. No, actually, I haven't taken a bath today, to be honest. Have not taken a bath. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Stay tuned. Asheville, North Carolina also has a pinball museum. I went to one up in New Jersey one time, and it was a pinball thing. That was a lot of fun. You had to pay You'd buy like an hour or two for like $10, then you just play all you wanted to. Which, that kind of thing, that rewards people who are bad at pinball. Because if you're really good at pinball, all you need is the quarter, and you can play for as long as you want to if you're good enough. But it's people like me who are terrible at it that really it benefits getting the hour or whatever it was. So there you go. Asheville has a pinball machine. Oh, interesting. Shaw plays a main pan. All right, let's do a couple of duck races before I get out of here. Couple of duck races before I get out. I can't leave you without doing a duck race. It can't end this way. I refuse for it to. Probably just like 2. Because this morning, I stayed on a little late last night, and Morning Sock was quite upset when he woke up this morning. He was grumpier than normal. Can't end with it. No, it's not that. Just a bore. $86.9 hours of duck racing. We didn't add a whole lot last time. Oh, I don't get that one, Charlie Coleslaw. It's above my pay grade. Ding dong. There we go. Pinball and Squid Game, you're the first to go. Oh my goodness gracious. Not great at pinball, eh? Exclamation point quack to put a duck in the pond in the sky. Exclamation point duck hat. And then the name of a hat to put a hat on your duck. Exclamation point duck name. And you can change your duck name. The name of your duck. The name of your duck. There it is. Yeah, the Alabama Doink. Yeah, be sure. Yeah, you all have homework. You got to watch the fight scene from They Live, and then you got to watch this fight of Alabama Doink versus that Heinrich guy fighting in the middle of Schillinger Road. Ah, what a red letter day that was. Baby Duck Fred. Just old Fred. Here come old Fred. That's what we'll say. Old Fred. Hey, Charlie Coleslaw in there looking cool with them shades. Look at that. Pull me in, coach. I'm ready to play hot cha-cha today. Man, I want a hot dog all of a sudden. All right, here we go. About 5 seconds. Change your hats, do whatever you need to do. Adjust your girdles. Are you in? All right, bye-bye. Let's take a look and see if Ari is in. Charlie Coleslaw. Charlie Coleslaw, you beautiful so-and-so. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you. Yeah, I'll allow it, Commodore Friday. Sox Life Coach, there you are. There you are. You are, well, you're in, but you're actually in the ground, so that's going to be interesting to see. So what may happen is that whenever we hit start, Sox Life... You may just go kapwee and just skedaddle right out of there. You may be the duck version of this right here. Here we go. See, oh, you skedaddled. Way to skedaddle. Way to skedaddle. That's what I'm talking about. quackers thumping and bumping with time. Oh man, look at that. Duck Dodgers 23.5. There's I'm a duck, quack quack. Just a regular duck, quack quack. Nothing to see here. Just a duck, quack quack. Just a duck, quack quack. Smooches for you, Peach Chops. Look at that. There's Ponza Quack. Charlie Coleslaw. D Chops. That name sounds familiar. I don't know who you are, but you seem real familiar. That's all right there. Oh my goodness, look at Speedy. Great googly moogly. Look at Speedy living up to their name. Hot dog. And there's Dubby Power Duck. And look, and Speedy is the winner. Look at that. That's whoops-a-daisies. Whoops-a-daisies. Wrong button. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. Wait. Hang on. All right, there we go. There's the finish line. Speedy, still the only one to finish. Who is Speedy? They may have chomped some performance-enhancing bread, that's for sure. Scotty B518 in second place. We got D-Chops. We got I'm a duck, quack, quack. Just a regular duck. Nothing to see here. Pimpernel in fifth. Radar Corgi in sixth place. That's beautiful. The Corgi is the animal of the day. If you're just now joining us. There's Sox Life Coach in lucky number 7th. Just like she said she was going to be. There's Karen Susie in 8th. Dubby Power Duck. Dave Aruski rounding out the top 10. And, yeah, Charlie Coleslaw, I'm not sure. Oh, no, you're going the distance just at a reasonable speed. We got Quacks and Holiday in 11th. We got Commodore Whoozy Whatsit in 12th. Alabama Doink, God rest his zombie bones, in lucky number 13th. Charlie Coleslaw, there you are in 14th. 14th place, and here comes Ponza Quack, looking fly in a cool hat. Man, just a duck cruise along in a cool hat, man. Don't get much cooler than that. Doesn't get much. Hey, we're not done. We're not done. Get that thing away. Duck Dodgers are the 23.5. Uh-oh. Oh, no, St. Aaron. I did see that. Arbo boy. And you wanted to say hot dish. Do you want me to record hot dish, or is there a famous hot dish? You just let me know. Oh my goodness, St. Aaron. St. Aaron. Oh, what a sad state of affairs. I can say, okay, yeah, I'll just record myself going, hot dish! Hot dish! Hey, look at what we got here. Hey, we got us a hot dish. Hey, look at that hot dish. Hot dish. St. Aaron, you know who's not a hot dish? Unfortunately, the duck belonging to St. Aaron is now just as much post as they are duck, which is a dadgum shame, and you hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You really do. It brings a tear to my eye. Just perfectly still. They've accepted their fate. See there, you press the button, press the button, press the button, press the button. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Whoops-a-daisies. Dave Aruski. Dave Aruski. And there you go. Duck Dodgers of the 23.5 century is the winner of the Sock Cup, going at a reasonable speed award. I can't look at you anymore. It makes me too sad. Out of sight, out of mind, I always said. That's what Mama Sock always said anyway, when she sent me outside to go play. All right, here we go. Congratulations to Speedy! Yes, indeedios. Oh, yeah! And Duck Dodgers of the 23.5 century for winning the Sock Cup, going at a reasonable speed award. And we're going to do one more. And it's going to be the snow level. And this is the last race of the evening. Exclamation point, quack. Second verse, same as the first. We got, it'll remember your name, but it won't remember your hat. So if you want to put a hat on, you got to do it again. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But it does remember your name. Man, that poem that robot wrote about the Alabama Doink thing, that was spectacular. That was almost as good as the actual match. Really and truly. And I'm looking for somebody at the raid if you got any suggestions for somebody I haven't met yet. I'm always happy to hear it. Pittsburgh is on. I had a lot of cats on. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, yeah. 300 folks in there. Retro Button Masher has one view and they could use a boost. Hey, is that a buddy of yours? Charlie Coleslaw? Because I would love to rate them, especially if they're a friend of yours. Retro, but would you copy and paste? There we go. Retro Button Masher. You got it. You got it. Button Mashers. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. There are 2 people there. I see. There we go. Yep. They are going to mash some buttons. Oh, they're on YouTube, too. Okay. Yeah, they're not doing bad. Cool. But yeah, that's who we're going to rate. Getting crazy with the cheese whiz. Me too. Underdog and Undergod too. Why not? Help them both out if I can. There we go. Fixing to start this race. Goes out both far and near for Underdog. Underdog. Jesus our big sword from the fighting face. That's the Underdog theme song as sung by the Swedish Chef. I didn't mean for it to happen. It just came out that way. Hey, there we go. We're going to start the race in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I'm stuck in a loop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 2, 1, go! Going to win with the power of Soundgarden lyrics. In my eyes. I love Soundgarden. Well, they used to be a lot better than they are now. Pimpernackel. Oh my goodness, Hamir, get out of here with your garbage. Get out of here with your garbage. Show me the power, child, I'd like to say. It's not working. Just another Snowhard. There's Doc Thunder. Look at you guys hanging around. Same wallpaper as Andy's room from Toy Story. Yeah, it is very similar to that, too. Very similar. You didn't start your squeaker in time. You're going to get like 11th place. Well, I don't know. Give it a shot. Hit the old super squeak. All my friends round round. Spoon man. Oh, I got this really cool song. Oh, yeah, what is it about? It's about a spoon man. What, like a man made of spoons? No. Don't be ridiculous. No, he just plays the spoons. Oh, all right then. Uh-oh, St. Aaron. Not a Soundgarden fan. That's all right. Ponza Quack. D-Chops. Look at you guys hanging out together. Oh, that's adorable. Aww. I love it. Look at you both hanging out. You're like, hey, you racing? Yeah, me too. Wait for me! Wait for me! Oh, Ponza Quack getting left behind. This is the last herd right. There's Karen Susie. Outshined! Outshined! So it's got to be 518 and his fancy sombrero. Oh, there's St. Aaron. Look at that. So it's got to be 518. Cameron Susie. Hauling some duck butt down the straightaway here. And it's Cameron Susie is the winner. Look at that. St. Aaron in second place. And here comes Sir Scotty B. 518. Commodore Friday Co. Exclamation Co. Colon Commodore Friday exclamation. Radar Corgi. William Tail in sixth place. A rare event indeed. Fixed, but I accept it. Well, that's a good attitude, that. David Ruski in lucky number 7. Sox Life Coach in 8th place. Better than the 11th you thought you was going to come in. So that's good. Speedy in 9th. Here comes Charlie Coleslaw rounding out the top 10. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'm a duck, quack, quack. I'm a duck, quack, quack. 11th place, quack, quack. D-Chops in 12th. Look at that. Soundgarden failed us once again. Well, maybe we should have gone with Audio Slave. I don't know. I'm a Loser Baby in 13th place. Pimpernukle in 14th. Here comes the lovely Ponza Quack with 2 C's in quack. Here comes Just Another Snowheart with the cyborg visors on. Look at that. Whack. Don't get much cooler than that. Doc Thunder. Whack. In 17th place. You Be Nice. And look at that. Jolt Freak. Jolt Freak must have forgotten to eat their power ham. Sure ain't moving at the speed of lightning, which is good. I like that, as you all know. That means that Jolt Freak, you, my friend, are the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. Couldn't have done it any better than that. Couldn't have done it any better than that. Couldn't have done it any better than that. Well, he was in Pearl Jam. So never mind. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had some fun. Did you have some fun? Look around. Maybe you dropped some fun. If you didn't have any, maybe some appeared next to you. I'm not sure. Not sure. Glacier's fine. Jimmy Durant's fine. The old man I can't speak for. But Smooches Fuse, Sock Hop loves you. I hope you all have a fantastic.
Give me the piece.
Night.
And I'm just another blowhard, wondering how I ended up on this show.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Retro button mashers. I don't know these people.
Trying to use the phone.
But I'm sure they're cool. If not, all you gotta do is click one button and poof, they're gone forever. Never have to see them again. But maybe they'll be cool. And maybe your new BFFs. Give them a follow and do the whole thing. All right, Smooches Fuse, everybody. Sock Hop loves you. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches Fuse, thank you so much for being here. Be sure you can hang out in the Discord. And but I'll be back no later. I'm gonna try and do Sunday again. At F. Alberto, exactly right. Exactly right. Forget that guy.
Ooh, maybe.
He stinks. He stinks. That was a fantastic tuck-in. Come here, get out of here with your garbage. All right, tell him good night, old man, before we run out of time. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. We'll see you no later than Tuesday here in the wonderful kingdom of the internet. Tell him good night, old man.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Ooh, yeah.